Let's go on with listening 3.5, dealing with misunderstanding. This time, we will listen to single sentences and some part of the sentences are missing. Please find out as you listen. Ready?
Unit 3, Recording 5. 1. I didn't catch any of that. 2. You've lost me. 3.
Could you repeat the last name?
4. Can you say that again? 5. What exactly do you mean? 6.
I don't get what you're saying.
7.
Do you mean to tell me?
Okay. Now, let's check the answers and repeat the new phrases we have learned. Let's listen and repeat.
Unit 3, Recording 5. 1. I didn't catch any of that.
I didn't catch any of that.
2. You've lost me.
You've lost me.
3.
Could you repeat the last name?
Could you repeat the last name?
4. Can you say that again?
Can you say that again?
5. What exactly do you mean?
What exactly do you mean?
6.
I don't get what you're saying.
I don't get what you're saying.
7.
Do you mean to tell me?
Do you mean to tell me? Okay, these are the new sentences that we have practiced in the listening about misunderstandings. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next listening exercise, which is listening 6.7. It is actually the DVD stuff we covered at the end of the unit. Okay? It's about YouTube and the future of TV. Before we start listening, we need to do some activities. What is this? Is that there are 6 opinions about YouTube, and each opinion includes some unknown words in bold. Let's figure out, read these sentences and let's figure out what these words mean. Let's try to guess from the sentence, okay? The first sentence is, I love YouTube because creators of the videos are often normal people like us, the consumers. Here is the first sentence, and the words are creators and consumers. Creator. Creator is someone who makes new things. As Lego creator. In the same sentence, we have consumers. Consumers, just look at the visual. Look at these people. They are in a shopping center or somewhere and doing something or buying something. So, people who buy something is called consumer. In other words, maybe customers. AdWords. AdWords. The thing I hate about YouTube is that is the adverts, especially when you can't skip them. What is adverts? This is an advert of a coffee. A notice or announcement in a public medium promoting a product, service, or event, or publicizing a job vacancy. The short form of advertisement. Audience. The audience for some YouTube videos may be bigger than for some TV programs. So, TV programs and YouTube videos have audience. What is audience? Audience is spectator or listeners at a public event such as a play, film, concert, or meeting. Group of people watching something is the audience. Okay. And content. Most of the content on YouTube is terrible. The film techniques are low quality. The content. This is the content of a book. Sorry. See? And here is what it is in. The subject or ideas contained in something written, said, created, or represented. Techniques. Technique, this is about studying techniques, how to study effectively. Technique means methodology, a way of carrying out a particular task, especially the execution or performance of an artistic work or scientific procedure. It's a way, strategical way of doing things more easily. Let's say. Subscribe. I don't go on YouTube that much, and I had never subscribed to a YouTube channel. What is subscribe? Subscribe is, you see, a kind of having membership. To enter one's name for a publication or service. To get a membership for that service. An investment. Making good quality YouTube videos requires a big investment of time and money. Okay, you invest time and money. What is investment? The act of putting money, effort, time into something to make a profit or get an advantage, or the money, effort, time, etc. To put something for getting some benefits. Okay, read the statements again and decide which ones you agree with. These are ideas about YouTube. Read these sentences and decide if you agree or disagree. Now we have a reading part for the listening. Very small amount of information about the program. Could you please read the program information and answer these questions? 2 questions. What is it about? Who does the presenter speak to? Okay, the text is about the rise of YouTube and what the company is doing to improve its online content. Who does the presenter speak to? The presenter talks about the young creators who are changing entertainment industry. Presenter, is someone who presents something, like this person in the picture. Okay, let's go on and watch the DVD. As you watch DVD, please answer this question. What is YouTube doing to improve its online content?
Sorry, you hate me, don't you?
This might look like a bunch of kids messing around in their bedrooms, and well, it is a bunch of kids messing around in their bedrooms, but they have some of the biggest audiences in Britain, and for some of them, it's a full-time job. We're talking about YouTube, the billion-dollar company that was founded in 2005. If you're under 30, it's probably a part of your everyday life.
How YouTube can earn people money is that there's something called a partner program. When you get a few thousand subscribers or just a video that gets a lot of views, YouTube will invite you to put adverts on your video, and then you get, albeit a very tiny proportion, some of the money from the adverts that go to it.
Can you tell me how much you can make from it?
It's reasonable. I mean, some people, people that get like hundreds of millions of views a month, they probably get a lot of money, but it's still absolutely ridiculously less than sort of like the same amount of views would get for TV.
YouTube has built professional studios for the use of the most popular YouTubers.
So we're entering the actual space here. This is where we have all the studio and production and editing suites. Partners can book these spaces as long as they have 15,000 subscribers. So this room is called Deep Focus, and it's the largest production studio.
You must have spent a fortune on this space because it's pretty state-of-the-art. I mean, it's amazing.
It's a huge investment. It's a way for us to show how much we care about creators and how much we're willing to take them to the next level and really help them develop their shooting techniques, their editing and lighting techniques, and really further enhance their production capabilities.
The YouTube studios are like a student common room, somewhere to hang out with friends.
Why do you think YouTube and Google are putting so much investment into what you're doing? What are they getting out of it?
This place has been really good to get everyone to come together and make bigger stuff, because I think everybody knows like animators and musicians and stuff, so it's basically a film crew.
I mean, that's what you're getting out of it, but what are they getting out of it? Because, they're investing in
a higher quality of content.
Right.
Yeah.
Just their aim with this place, I think, generally is to just buoy the quality of content.
And a better quality of content will bring more viewers, and with them, of course, a higher revenue from the advertising for YouTube. When broadcasting began, it was about educating, informing, and entertaining. The viewer consumed whatever the program maker offered. Now, the future looks very different for the creators and the consumers. But is it a bright future? Not according to Andrew Keane, who founded Audio Cafe in the 90s.
And the problem is that in the mid-90s, we all gave our content away for free, so the consumer has been spoiled. The consumer now assumes that everything should be free, and no one's willing to open their wallet, no one's willing to pay for their content. Economic winners are the people who sold the equipment, who sold the digital means to creativity. But the creators themselves have not won, they've lost. Fewer and fewer people are able to make a living creating videos, making records, writing books. The internet has been a very, very bad thing for the professional creative community.
Good thing or bad thing, it seems that YouTube is here to stay. For how long? Who knows?
Okay, here comes the question. Let's repeat it. What is YouTube doing to improve its online content? The answer is it has built studios for its most popular creators to use to improve their filming techniques. We will go on with some more exercises in the following video about the same YouTube future of TV stuff. Bye bye.